First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate the college for the new School of Architecture. I wish the institution well. I wish the students well, because architecture is an important part of what we do. And I only have one request to both the faculty and the students. While it's important to look ahead and have a modern outlook, I think it's also important to remember where we've come from, to remember our heritage, to remember our history. Not every building has to be made out of glass and steel. Not every building has to look like you could pick it up from here and put it on Mars and it would still look like it fits. I'd like to see something done to keep our own culture and our history alive in the buildings that we make. Whether it's government or whether it's the citizens of Jammu and Kashmir, we don't do enough to protect our heritage and our culture vis-a-vis our buildings. And the same thing if you were to travel to Leh or to Kargil. It is enviable what they have done in terms of ensuring that every building that comes up there looks like it deserves to be there, looks like it belongs there. So please, I wish you well with this new institution, but a mix of our heritage with the new is something that I hope you will carry forward. Tourism is an important part of Jammu and Kashmir. It historically has been, and it continues to be. And whether that tourism is pilgrimage tourism, Devyani mentioned Mata Vaishno Devi, the darshans that come, or border tourism, people traveling to Suchetgarh and places like that, or on the valley side to Karna, Keran, or leisure tourism as we have. It's very important to ensure that we provide an experience that brings people back. One of the things I always tell my friends in the tourism industry, both in Jammu and in Kashmir, is that bringing somebody to J&K for the first time is not difficult. Everybody wants to see Kashmir. Either their parents honeymooned here, or they saw a movie which had a song sequence that was in Kashmir, or they've read about us for good, bad, or whatever in the newspapers, and they want to see what all the fuss is about. So bringing somebody to Jammu and Kashmir for the first time is not difficult. The challenge is to ensure that you give them an experience where they want to come back again and again. Ishan here was very eloquent in how he talked about his growth story and his struggles with trying to create an ecosystem for startups and how long it has taken. And then ended with a request that he'd like to see an incubation center set up here as part of this institution. And therefore, it would be failing on my part if I was to either ignore it or to reject it, because having a startup culture is a very important part of what I've been trying to drive in the last year and a half in government. And therefore, I assure him and through you that this year we will make every effort to ensure, cooperating with whoever we have to, that we will set up an incubation center here as part of the government, this College for Engineering and Technology. Rest assured, from my side, from my colleagues sitting here, and from the government as a whole, I assure you that whatever we need to do to ensure that these dreamers are able to realize their dreams, whether it be through an incubation center, whether it be through infrastructure like the School of Architecture, whether it be through something like an auditorium or a canteen for that matter, we will do everything possible to ensure that this remains a premier institution in Jammu and Kashmir. So, with those words, I'd like to wish this 11th National Conference and exhibition, etc., because it's a very long name. Wish you all the very best and all success, and I look forward to seeing the results of the deliberations. Thank you all very much.